A successful hospital turnaround really involves a few factors. Obviously, we see financial improvement, we see operational improvement, we see market segment performance improvement, but what it really means is delivering for that hospital a sustainable asset that the community can count on.
Many times organizations realize that they're not getting what they want, they're not getting the success that they want, but they don't necessarily understand why.
The first thing we do when we go into a hospital is start with an operational assessment. It's really the first step in figuring out what and how we can turn around a hospital. We work with the facility executive team, the board, to really evaluate what's important for that hospital and the patients they serve. The first thing that we do when we walk into an operational assessment is really interview the staff at all levels, because it really takes accountability at all levels of an organization to drive effective change. Then from that, we develop a strategic plan of action. And that includes both tactical elements, strategic elements, as well as the accountability around that plan to drive change.
Many not-for-profit hospitals have 3% or less from a margin perspective. And when you're dealing with such a small margin, you have to manage all sides of the financial equation to the absolute best level possible. I would say the top 3 challenges that hospitals face are the reimbursement structure, the ability to recruit physicians, and the ability to manage their overall expense, specifically in the supply chain area. When you say turnaround, what you're doing is changing the path of the organization to a sustainable path. And part of that is finding the most opportunity to help an organization be positioned financially for success.
You cannot walk into a hospital without technology touching the patients' lives and the families. We use it for both patient care as well as for patient communications and the business operations of the hospital. We'll work with all of our subject matter experts to ensure that every interaction that a patient has with the hospital, the facility, that our technology is operating at its optimal capacity. That may mean that we're looking at workflow opportunities. It may mean implementing new technologies. It may mean sunsetting others.
At the end of the day, we want to provide as much service to a community as possible, and we will show organizations the path where that will be the end result. When an organization is facing challenges, especially in today's times, CHC has a track record of proving the path for success. We've helped hospitals across the country turn around from losing large amounts of money to profitability and sustainability. And when an organization is facing challenges, CHC wants to be the opportunity for that organization to find a path for success.